Hello, once again, people. If anybody is watching this, people that are scrolling through comments, videos, are just looking for a very spiritual video. The thing that I want, the thing that is key to, one of the spiritual practices, if you want to talk to entities or be able to see them, is being able, hang on. One of the things that is key to being able to see entities or being able to communicate with them is being able to raise your vibration. And raising your vibration is something that is usually hard, especially since there's only a rare few that actually have the same vibration as an entity. And I am one of those people due to the fact that I had a birth defect when I was born, having a hole in my heart, being half dead and half alive, being between life and death. And from my point of view, I could see, everything inside the room where I was being operated on. And also I could see my past life and the afterlife. And since I had such a deep bond with the afterlife due to this birth defect, I had a very high vibration, more than the average person that is of a rare kind of people who have these kind of defects at birth. So, it was very hard to fit in at school, and still sort of hard to fit in at school. I found some people that I could connect with, but while I was growing up, I could never fit in with people because due to the fact that my vibration sometimes went out of whack, due to the fact that it vibrated at the wrong frequency sometimes, like the frequency of an entity. So basically, to the naked eye, I became basically invisible or see-through. And it didn't make much sense why this happened sometimes, but at times I could understand due to the fact that I was such an outsider to everyone. So, that's what I was living with. And while I was growing up, I never had humanity. I only had the feelings and the emotions of a person who is dead or in the afterlife. So, at times I had very little emotions due to myself and what I was growing up in, the conditions, not in bad conditions, but just in type of surroundings of people and types of things that happened when I was in school. I could do different things that not everybody could do inside of school. And while I was growing up, I only met some people that had the same rare birth defect that from birth to while they were growing up, being able to have spiritual abilities that were more heightened due to the fact that they were between life and death at birth. So that's it. That's one of the things I'll get into at a later video. But but living or raising your vibration, sorry I got off topic, but raising your vibration will be sort of hard for a person that is normal. I'm not saying that the people for the people who were born between life and death due to the birth defect of what could have killed them if they not had a surgery that would have kept them alive, due to that kind of birth defect, it is very, it comes just as natural as breathing or moving for people who are between life and death at birth. But people who aren't, due to the fact that we have to get into society and be like everyone else, so it becomes hard because that gets blocked off due to the fact that only until the age of 10 you stop being able to use your abilities to see into the spiritual world, because at that age you basically come into the world as a member of society. But before you turn the age of 10, some still keep that knowledge, and that is the rare few I was talking about. Even some keep it for a long time, or some just keep it forever. The ones that I have run into kept it basically forever. The people the rare few that I found that also had the same birth defect of being half dead and half alive. So that was a good experience, being able to meet those kind of people, because they were the only people I could connect with. And then once I got into the school that I'm in now I have more people to connect with, but not in the same manner. Not being able to connect with them in a way that they would understand what I have been through, or being able to understand what it's like living like this. So, yeah, it was hard growing up, due to the fact that some of my abilities came in too fast. Well, like, them just popping on and off at certain times, due to the fact that when I started kind of getting a little bit of my humanity, or at least being able to act like I am part of society, it kind of spiraled out of control. But once I started controlling my vibration, well, that was pretty quick for me to control my vibration, but being able to control the emotions that I did not have, because I wasn't part of society as a normal human. So once I started getting into society and being able to balance out my spiritual life with my humanity, I basically started, my powers and the things I could do started getting a little out of control. Some people got hurt due to this. So yeah, it was weird, and also difficult to explain what the heck happened to that person. So yeah, so I had to apologize a lot while I was growing up, and I kind of still have that habit of apologizing for no reason, due to the fact that certain things just happen that normal people just can't see. So yeah, that does it for the 5th diary entry. This has been The Light, and I will see you in the next video.